Hello, honorable members of the clan. So, guys, today is the 28th of October 2024, and the court resumes today at the Gauteng High Court in the Senzo Meyiwa deleting trial 10 years later. We will never forget this for as long as we are alive, that the South African criminal justice system has failed the Meyiwa family, failed the people of South Africa. It cannot be that for 10 years, we have wrong people that stand accused of deleting him, and the people that were in the house with him, they are roaming the streets and making a mockery of the Meyiwas and making a mockery of South Africans. But it is what it is. However, though, we will still fight to the bitter end for justice for Meyiwa. Hashtag justice for Senzo Meyiwa. Anyways, guys, in case you were wondering, hey, Clantus, yesterday we were waiting for you and our live. What happened to our Sunday live? Yeah, the internet happened. When the Wi-Fi says no, and I've noticed this, every time when it's a towards payment, my Wi-Fi is so fast. I mean, I would upload a 30-minute long video and it would upload within seconds. And then I make the payment, like the debit comes through. Tell me why 24 hours later, now I'm struggling again with the internet. So clearly there is something sinister going on. I understand that the spectrum as well cannot carry so many of us, as many people are now also getting Wi-Fi and all of that connection and all of that stuff. And I know some of you are going to say, but get fiber. It looks like fiber itself is beginning to have overweighted itself. And as a result, some people are struggling to connect on the internet. But apparently it's not as bad as these ones that we are using, rain type of situation. And yeah, when the payment is done, sometimes you don't get coverage at all. Just like yesterday, at all. For a good, I don't even know what time it started, but by midnight, I still did not have coverage. The only time I started having coverage when I was finishing off Mia LaRue's video. I was just doing some touch-ups. You can check it in my other channel. That's when the Wi-Fi actually came back. And I'm like, okay, I get it. I think what they're doing the same model as load shedding. But you know what they are doing? They are being a little bit classist about it. Let's provide internet coverage during the day to the affluent areas. And then the not so affluent areas, they will have to suffer and suck it up until post midnight. And then somewhere around 4, I mean, I was watching my box. It was, you know, it has those 2 green lines. Tell me why the 2 green lines goes off for a couple of seconds, probably about like 15 seconds or so. And then there's a red light and then a green light and then it goes green again. And I'm like, let's test this and see if any video is going to go through. Tell me why now my Wi-Fi is super slow. So at 4:30 in the morning, they switch back to the affluent people so they do not have to struggle during the course of the day, because they're affluent people. They don't want to get complaints coming from rich people about internet coverage. While the rest of us who pay full prices, yes, Rain, I'm talking to you, we have to struggle. This is not right. And if somebody out there knows how to get to the right channels, let me know, because I am fed up. Seriously, I am fed up. The way I was so angry yesterday, it couldn't even schedule the live because I did not have coverage at all. Rain, what's happening? And the last time when I did a video exactly like this one, for a good 3 months, I was getting coverage. I mean, I'm talking full coverage. Because they assumed now that maybe, he's this. He may have left the area. No, I'm still here. I'm still here. And I'm going to be here for a very long time. So stop it, Rain. Stop it. I know what you guys are going to say. I get you, I understand, and I agree with you. I'm not good with change. That's my problem. I'm not good with change. Even when I'm most uncomfortable. Yeah, you can even say it's my fault. And I just realized while I am busy. Okay, let's try and see if we are going to. I forgot to put my ring lights on. I'm so sorry. If you were watching me in the dark, I forgot. Sometimes, things like this do happen. Things like this do happen. But anyways, guys, let's go back to the North Gauteng High Court and as to what I think is going to transpire. I think Mr. Mgomezulu is going to be in court, but I don't think it's going to be as well and fit as he should. But because he was given sick leave up until today, the 28th of October, he is definitely going to be in court. Unless he is feeling worse, then we are going to experience another postponement until he is well. Other than that, Gininda is still going to be on the stand, lying through his teeth. All these different versions. Which one do you believe? Which one do you believe? Do you believe Zugu? Do you believe him? Do you believe the three eyewitnesses that already took the stand? I'm talking about Zandile and the boys. You think exactly what are we supposed to believe in him? And there have been some questions around when this thing is going to wrap up. I don't know. Honestly speaking, I have no idea because the defense still has to put their clients, it's 5 of them, on the stand to defend themselves regarding this matter. So chances are that could even take 6 months on its own because the state is also going to cross-examine. They are going to smear all these evidence on them. And of course, they have to rebut everything that was submitted by the state. So I don't know when it's going to finish. It doesn't look like it's something that's going to finish anytime soon from what I know. I mean, not what I know, from what I see. I'm sorry. From what I see, it looks like it's going to take a good while. Probably even up to 2020, 30. I don't know. With all these lies, I don't know. But somebody was asking me, did I change my mind regarding justice being served to the Meyiwas at some point? I know I'm being very strong and vocal about I think that the Meyiwas are not going to get the justice they deserve. And I know I'm supposed to be as positive can be. But when you are going to do educated calculations, it takes you to that direction where you are like, I don't think so. Honestly, I still don't think so. But I'm hopeful that somebody that was in the house that saw everything that happened to Senzo develops a conscience. That's the only hope I am holding on to. But when it comes to justice, seemingly justice has been tainted to favor the person or the people that they are covering up for. And chances are monies have been spent. If it's not monies that have been spent, threats have been issued. If it's not threats, maybe the people who are supposed to serve justice, they got things on them. You never know. But yes, one has to pray that justice is served. But at the same time, one has to be realistic by doing some educated calculations, which shows that it's highly unlikely. And the part that ticks me off the most is that nobody that was in the house is also going to be held accountable. Even if this trial concludes, whether it acquits the 5 accused or it convicts them. That excuse that was given to Ms. Mshololo by the DPP that let's wait for the outcome of this trial, then we'll get to 375, it was just to shush her away. That's my belief. But I am holding on to the human being in one of the people that were with Senzo Meyiwa on that night of the 26th of October 2014 to develop a conscience. In most cases, such revelations happen when somebody is either so sick and they know they are being punished by God or whatever they believe in for what they know and they are not revealing. And that's when they are forced to say it out of their mouth. Sometimes it's because now they're facing old age and death, and they want to make amends with their creator, and then that's when they confess. Or sometimes it is when meaning like the slip of the tongue type of situation. So that is what I'm hopeful on. But on the justice system, I've lost faith, unfortunately. I know it does not sound nice, it doesn't sound good to say what I'm saying, but I'm also being realistic and accepting the outcome that justice may actually not be served. And I apologize to the Meyiwas if they feel like I'm crushing their hope. I am not. All I'm saying is I think it's best for everybody to begin to accept and hope that Mother Nature, God, whatever or whomever you believe in, steps in, and then that's the only time I believe everybody's going to get closure as to what happened on that night. It's just sad. It's sad. So, no, I'm still in that position because every time when I think about it, it leads me back to this. That look at what's happening in court. Everything is happening in court. Right now, there's the lead investigator lying through his teeth. Why? Why the judge himself hasn't cut off this trial? Because at this point, he can see there's no case. And in most cases, a presiding judge would have cut this off a long time ago and says, this is rubbish. There we go. But I'm hopeful. I really am hopeful. I pray. Every single day, I pray. Please, can somebody develop a conscience so that the Meyiwas get closure? And that, guys, those are my thoughts this morning. And let's wait for the resumption of what time is it now? Now it is 7:26 a.m. in the morning. So we still have a few hours before the court resumes. Hopefully, Mr. Mgomezulu will be back. Anyways, see you later. Please don't leave this video without liking, sharing, commenting, and subscribing. Bye.